I'm pissed. I just started The Haunting of Bryn Wilder, and I'm already crying. Hey guys, Katie here. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing our second Winterween video. Now, is this video going to be day 4 and 5, or is it going to be 4 through 7? Listen, who knows? Not me. I did do day 1 through 3 in a vlog already that's out, so if you want to watch that, it will be linked. And I already accomplished 3 out of the 6 prompts in that last video. So what I did was I read, for the creepy novella or short story, I read In the House in the Dark of the Woods. For a book with a wintry setting, I read I'm Thinking of Ending Things. And then for a book with blue in the cover, I read No Exit by Taylor Adams. So I have quite a few things that I could do for the last couple of prompts, which is read a book in the dark, read a book with haunt in the title, and read the buddy read, which is The Haunting of Bryn Wilder, which I did just pick up. I wasn't planning on reading it at first because it just wasn't, I wasn't sure if it was my thing, but then Jan, a fellow booktuber and bookstagrammer, that's a friend of mine, was like, yeah, it's actually pretty good. I was like, okay, well then bet. I want to be part of the discussion, so I picked it up. I'm going to count that one toward also a book with haunt in the title, because I cannot find a book that I want to read that has haunt in the title. Like, you'd think it would be easy. It's actually not. But I have quite a few options for reading a book in the dark, and you bet your ass. You bet your ass. If you've seen my Summerween videos, you're going to remember this, but I'm going to be sitting in my bathroom with the door closed, with the lights out, at night with a flashlight, reading a book. Or maybe just the Kindle. But I'm like, oh my God, it was a whole ass vibe the last time, and you bet we're here to do it again. Okay, real quick, I just want to let you know that the reason that I have makeup on, the reason that I'm in this freaking fit, which, real quick, if you're gonna notice in this vlog, am I wearing the same jeans I've been wearing through the whole last vlog and through all of this one? Yes. I'm not accepting follow-up questions at this time. But anyway, the reason that I have gotten all dressed up like I'm not going to work is because I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to create some kind of witchcraft in which, if I imagine that I'm not going to work, that I won't have to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at a restaurant and it's slow, it's January. They don't really need me, right? So if I speak it into being, it'll happen. Pray for me. Oh my God, it worked. We are magical. We speak to the powers that be, and they speak back. I am cut for work tonight. I was like, hey fam, do you need me? And then like an hour later, she was like, no. I was like, oh. Ah. It was the makeup and the fit, okay? It was the makeup and the fit. I'm truly like, I did this. I spoke this into being. Okay. But I listened to an hour of The Haunting of Bryn Wilder, because I'm listening to it at like 1.8 the speed, and even that is not even that fast. She talks really slow. Anyway, I'm listening to that, got an hour in, and cried. I cried because, oh my God, there's like a whole thing where she talks about her mom dying of cancer. Like, that's not a spoiler, but I mean, because I don't think it actually matters to the plot necessarily. It's just her sad, but like, oh my God, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so, you know, it got me. It got me good. And I still don't know what the book's about. I'm like an hour and a half in, and I have no idea what the book's about. Didn't read the synopsis. Not gonna. Just wanna be on the ride. Just wanna see. So I guess I'll hit you up later when I find out what this book is about. Have we read any more of The Haunting of Bryn Wilder yet? No, but we will. So I am going to take care of this, you know, a lot of stuff, quite a few things as well. Clearly we got some garbage, and I don't know why it's so heavy. Like, I don't know what my roommate's putting in there, but good God. And then all this needs to go into my car. If you work with me and you recognize these bus tubs, yeah, they are for my job. And yeah, I did take them. Do you see the concern in my eye? Shout out to Kelly. I'm gonna bring my Kindle along just in case. You never know when you're going to get stuck in a ton of traffic or something. And maybe I'll be able to start a physical read. But I'm also going to check the mail. And I feel like there was something else I needed to do, but I don't remember what it was. I need to check my mailbox, my leasing office, and my P.O. box, because my grandma sent me something like the week before Christmas. Like, she sent me a letter and it still hasn't gotten here yet. And she's like freaking out about it because apparently she sent something with it, and I don't know how big the box is and she won't tell me. So I don't know. Gonna go on the look for that again. Every single day I've been going to the P.O. box and the post office, and my mailbox trying to find it. I think it got lost, but we're gonna check again just in case. Okay, so nothing in the mailbox and nothing at the leasing office. I'm really like upset because I'm like, my grandma's like so upset about me not getting this package, and I'm like, I don't know where it is. I don't know. Like, I'll check my P.O. box, even though I'm pretty sure she doesn't know my P.O. box address. So I don't know how that could have gotten mixed up. My timing is impeccable. I only got like a couple drops on me before I got back in my car, and then it started coming down. So I do have a package, but this is not for my grandma. This is from Amazon Fulfillment Services. So I'm assuming that it's book mail, and I'm so excited. And like, they packaged that real good because I cannot hear anything tumbling around in here. So I'm going to open this up in a bit when I'm not just in the USPS parking lot, because that seems a little weird. I'm also in like the very front of the line, so this is awkward. So I'm gonna do that in a bit. Went to Goodwill, dropped off my donations, and got some freaking coffee. And good Lord, did I make a mistake? This is freaking huge. Real quick, I wanted to tell you that my roommate was going to Trader Joe's, and she was like, do you want anything? And I was like, yeah, sure, seasoning. She's like, for what? I was like, I don't know, something to put on eggs. Let's talk about delivery, okay? Because she delivered. Enough of the seasoning. Let's get to the unboxing. Let's rip on in. It's wrapped! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's why it didn't make any noise. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my god, I've never gotten anything wrapped from Amazon before. Oh! They put this is too, I can't make this up. Can you see this? Let me see. Can you see this? How tiny the note is on the letter. That's hysterical. That is really funny. I don't want to read the receipt. I just want the note. I don't want to read the receipt. I don't want to read the receipt. Okay, here's a note. I hope you enjoy this book and keep up the great work on your channel. Love it. From Jennifer L. Sprague. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but Jennifer. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is blurbed by Angie Thomas. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, look at me. Jennifer just like did that. Like Jennifer did that. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Like this is going on my shelf right now. It's Summerween Day 5, and I did finish, what's it called? The Haunting of Bryn Wilder. I finished Haunting of Bryn Wilder. You know, it was very easy to get through. It is like, it is beautiful in a lot of ways, but like, where was the plot? I was seriously the entire time listening to it like, I don't understand what's happening, like why we're being told this story. I don't get, And like, I thought it was going to be more of like a haunting. Like, yeah, there's a ghost. But it's like, okay, and like, why is there a ghost? Why? Does anybody care about the ghost? I'm confused. Like, the ghost isn't even really a big... It's definitely like it's all a big circle. It's all an infinity loop. And that's fine. But I don't know. It's like the characters were really nice. They were really too nice, to be honest. Like, they were not American. You know what I'm saying? I believe maybe they were like Canadian, but like these people were way too nice. It's about a girl who, her mom dies of cancer and she watches her die and she's like really effed up about it. And she goes to this like island basically where people go and like stay for the summer, and she goes there and there's like a couple super sweet people that are staying there, and the room next to hers, a woman was found dead, so they have it blocked off, like not in memory I guess, but like to respect her. And every night our main character Bryn Wilder is like hearing somebody in the room next to her asking to be let into her room, like, and it's creepy, but like nothing happens. I mean, nothing happens with that. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is so creepy. And then I'm like, and now it's over? Like, what? And then there's this really super hot guy that's like too good to be true. Like, that's just, and I thought it was gonna be too good to be true. I thought it was gonna be like a murder story. It was supposed to be beautiful, and it kind of was, but it kind of also was like, not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it like a 2.5. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Speaking of the 5th day of Winterween, I started Goodnight Beautiful just now while I was doing a puzzle. Well, I took the puzzle apart and I'm doing it again. But I started Goodnight Beautiful. It's by Amy Malloy. I don't know, cover's amazing. So basically so far it's like a therapist and his wife, and the wife is like a stay-at-home wife and is super bored, and one day she sees that there's like a vent in like the upstairs room or the attic, and she can hear his sessions that he's having with his clients as their therapist. She can hear the sessions, and she becomes like obsessed, like a reality TV show, obsessed with listening to them. And one of the people that comes and sees him is this like really pretty French girl that says she's obsessed with like manipulating men into doing whatever she wants. And I guess kind of like, I don't know, it's a little vague, I guess, but like he kind of becomes interested in her, and then one day he just disappears. Like he leaves the house and disappears. And I guess it's kind of like what happened to him? Like, did he run away? Did something happen to him? I don't know. But this book doesn't have like super, super great ratings, I think. But I'm liking it so far. I'm digging it. So I'll keep you tuned. I'll keep you apprised. I'll keep you up to date. Whatever I'm trying to say, you get it. I just got home from work and it's like 1:30 a.m. So I'm not going to be making any more content or whatever, but I wanted to say that I got a little over halfway into Goodnight Beautiful, and oh my God, let's talk about a mother plot twist, because there's been a couple times where I have almost like spit out what I was drinking because I was so shook. Like, I was shook. I would say that it's definitely like if Gone Girl and Misery had a baby, that's what this is like. But I don't know if it's good because it doesn't have very good reviews, so I'm assuming that the ending is either like, it's probably going to be bad, but at the very least it's going to be lackluster. So it definitely has Gone Girl vibes. It definitely has Misery vibes. But I don't know if it's like good. I'm definitely like invested. I'm invested. I want to know what's going to happen. I do think the writing is pretty good, but I don't know. I guess I'll just hit you up tomorrow because I don't want to say anything else today. It's 4 a.m. Okay, it's 4 a.m. And I stayed up this late because I wanted to finish Goodnight Beautiful. And I did the entire puzzle. And I listened to this book. And I liked it. I really liked it. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? There's like nobody else that I follow or that I'm friends with that have liked this book. Every other person has given it 2 or 3. And I'm like, this is 4 stars for me. This is 4 stars. I freaking liked it. I liked it. And I also was like, am I okay? Because I like felt bad for this guy. Like I felt bad for him. I thought that the twists were like catching, they were good. I should have talked to you about this tomorrow. Right now it's 4 out of 5 stars. Maybe in the light of day tomorrow morning, I'll have a different rating, but for now, cheers. It was a good read. I participated in the live stream of The Haunting of Bryn with Olivia and Gabby. Well, I participated in like 30 minutes because I was at work and I just had my headphones in and the phone like in my jacket. And I just did that for as long as I could, which was half an hour before somebody was like, what are you doing? So I participated in that and had such a good time. Like that live stream was so amazing because they really got in depth and people asked such good questions and like the discourse was amazing because I did not like that book and I didn't realize until after like intelligently kind of discussing it and hearing people talk about it what it was that I really didn't like really putting a nail on the head of the things that didn't make sense and that caused pause, you know, and that was really cool. And I'm definitely somebody who like I have to talk things out to understand how I feel, and I read books really like I don't read them quickly, but I read just back to back to back, so I don't really sit on thoughts about books. And that's why for my journal, I'm like waiting until the end of the month to fill things out, except for Winterween, which you will be seeing. I'm going to do that at the end of the video. But I changed my opinion about The Haunting of Bryn I gave it a 3-star originally. I hope I didn't give it a 3.5. Did I give it a 3.5? I hope not. Yikes. But I think I gave it a 3-star, and I'm going to drop it down to like, I want to give it a 1.5, but like, I might give it a 2, only because the parts about like her mom and then the parts about Alice were so beautiful. Like they really were. And like the parts about Gil and like his husband's relationship were like very sweet. And I really liked that. But the book had so many plot holes. It did not make any sense. Like it was so confusing. The ending was horrible. The expectations of the marketing of the book, setting expectations that were not met even close. Like it was a romance. It's not a paranormal book. Like, anyway, I'm going to drop it down. I think I'm going to give it, God, I can't decide between 1.5 and 2. I think I'm going to give it a 1.5 only because even though there was really beautiful parts about it, I would never, ever, ever read this book again. Like just that thought that I'm like, oh my God, no, I do not want to go through that again. And I would never read it physically. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll give it a 1.5. But anyway, thanks for listening. Just got home from work without a table, again, got cut, but I was on the phone with Jan. I know I've talked about her like a freaking million times. Like, have you subscribed yet? Hello? She makes really good vlogs, and I don't understand why more people don't follow her. Anyway, we talked on the phone for 2 hours about books and like what it is to be like a classic or a modern classic, which was a very interesting discussion. And if any of you have any thoughts on like what that means or what is classified as a modern classic, let me know, because I'm not sure. Does anybody really know? Or is it just like what you consider to be? Anyway, we're not talking about that. What we are talking about is this margarita that we're making, because I'm about to do the reading a book in the dark, and it's 9 p.m. So it's actually dark outside, but you already know that we're going to sit our ass on the bathroom floor with the lights out and read a book. I'm so excited. Okay, couple things. 1, that's a spicy boy. 2, I forgot to put agave in it, so that is tort. Let's rectify that, okay? Okay, that's better. Spicy, but delicious. Also, did I tell you that it's Summerween Day 6? I don't feel like I ever said that. This is a new day. I just didn't film earlier. Hi. I'm going to be listening to music on my headphones from my computer while I read because my upstairs neighbors are having sex and it's been going on for a long time. And listen, good for you. We love it. Your stamina, amazing. And it's a vibe, but it's not the vibe I'm looking for Winterween, you know? So we're just gonna tune that out, okay? Okay. The book that I am reading is it pulled up? Okay. Sorry if this is a little out of focus, but it's Night of the Mannequins is the book I'm reading by Stephen Graham Jones. And a lot of you requested that I read this when I posted what book I should read for Winterween, and this was the #1 by a landslide. Okay, we're gonna do this creepy ghost story style and just hold the light to my face. But okay, I just got to chapter 3. I'm on page 27 of 132, and what I think this book is about, so I didn't know anything before, but this is about this group of friends, and one of the friends works at a movie theater, and their big inside joke is that they found a mannequin in the woods, and they dress it up in their dad's clothes and like take it everywhere with them and take pictures of it and stuff. And one day they want to play a prank on the girl who works at the movie theater, so they like cut the mannequin up into pieces so that they can bring it into the theater and nobody will know, and then they put it back together in the theater, and then they're like playing a joke, like tell the manager like, oh my god, somebody's making such a ruckus in this theater, while they're all in there. And the manager comes in, and it's supposed to be like he finds the mannequin, but then the mannequin like comes to life and gets up and like leaves the theater. If this mannequin doesn't kill people, I'm gonna be upset. Like, hello, this needs to be a killer mannequin. Like, I'm invested, okay? Oh, I forgot to say I turned off the candle. I turned off the candle. I blew out the candle because there was too much light. Okay, there's too much light in here, and I need it to be dark. I need it to be spooky. Okay, Sawyer's crazy though, right? Like I'm not saying that there isn't a mannequin killing people. What I'm saying is that two things can be true. And I'm pretty sure that there's a mannequin killing people, but that Sawyer also doesn't have all his marbles. No. No, no, no. Sawyer? Sawyer? Boy, stop. I know, I think, listen, I just started chapter 7, but I feel like I already know what's happening. I feel like I already know what's going on. Oh my god. How are you gonna do that in front of everybody? Like, you're in a public place right now. In a public place. What? Is everybody blind? Like, oh my god. He doesn't count, I told her. Collateral damage. God dang, he's as cold as ice. What? That's it? That's it? That's it? That's the end. No, ew, God, that's a horrible photo. Why would you pick that as your... He's the guy that wrote The Only Good Indians? Yeah, see, I didn't care for that either. No, Turn the lights on. Night of the Mannequins. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Not because it's like a bad book, you know? I mean, maybe it's even a 1.5. This might be like a 1.5 because I didn't have a good time. I think it's 1.5. I'm gonna give 1.5. I did not have a good time. I just don't really understand like what it is with Stephen Graham Jones that I just don't vibe with, because I tried a couple weeks ago or 2 weeks ago to read The Only Good Indians, which a lot of people like, and I just did not like it. I did not like it. And it was just too convoluted, like, not convoluted. It took too long, and it didn't grab me, and I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't care about the storyline. We're not talking about that book. We're talking about Night of the Mannequins, but the same thing. Like, I went into it hoping that there was going to be certain things that would happen. And I feel like I shouldn't have been far off. Like, it's called Night of the Mannequins, you know what I'm saying? But I was wrong about what I thought the book was going to be about. But then on page 7, I already knew exactly what was going to happen. I already knew what was happening, what was going to happen because of what was happening, like how this thing or person, whatever, was going to respond. I already knew everything. Nothing was a surprise. Nothing. And the writing was fine. Writing was fine. I don't think it was really grabbing for me in the way it was intended to be grabbing. And also, I did not like the main character. at all. And I didn't like any of the side characters, like at all. I didn't like any of them. And I think that I went in obviously with the expectation of it being a little more, not as paranormal, what I'm thinking of, or fantastical or something like that, like magical, than it maybe ended up being. And I knew it immediately, but I just was left wanting so much. I was just left wanting. And I know a lot of people like this book, and I don't disagree with that. I think that it was very interesting. It went somewhere that I obviously have never, ever seen a book go before. Like, I loved when I told people about the book that I know, when I told them about it, they were like, oh, that sounds interesting. And I was like, yes, it does. It sounds interesting. It is an interesting story, but I did not like the way it was told. And I guess that's just it. So I'm going to give it 1.5 because I didn't have a good time and I don't care. And honestly, like, I don't know. I was just like annoyed that I read it. So sorry. Oh my God. Hey guys, can you hear my washing machine in the background? I'm sure you can. Sorry about it. But the lighting is better here because we've got this whole place dim and dark because we're about to watch Little Women. What's up? We're in our comfy clothes. We just got home from work. I'm here with Grace. I know I told you that earlier. And we were making some iced coffee because we want to try out my milk frother. Grace actually brought something up that I completely let myself forget about, but it's about to be 6 o'clock and she was like, wait, oh my God, we can't start Little Women yet. Why is that, Grace?
Because we're gonna join in or like watch the live discussion about Addie LaRue, Noel Gallagher, and
Joel and Elias.
Yeah, just curious to see their thoughts on it because we both read that within like this. It was not within the same month, but it was within the same 30 days.
Yes.
That like Henry was so fun to read and he was really sweet.
Team Luke all the way. Grace, what do you think?
Yeah, Team Luke.
God, Grace said we will die on this ship.
I'm getting so mad.
That you were just reading was like
I'll fight some
show
people.
almost. It was so
Y'all are great,
to like
but she's right. Luke is the best. I want to start out by saying I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sow discourse, okay? But I did not super love the movie. I didn't super love it. I didn't hate it, you know? I didn't hate it. I'm not here to talk shit. I'm not here to talk shit. But I have one thing that I want to say. How old did they think we were gonna perceive these girls to be? Isn't Amy supposed to be 12 years old and that's why her having these tantrums is like not that crazy? But she looked like she was like 27 in the movie. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, no, I do have one other thing to say. Laura Dern and Meryl Streep were absolutely chef's kiss, amazing. Freaking flawless. Also, the girl who played Beth, freaking chef's kiss, so good. I love all the other actresses, but I just did not love them in this. I know I am a very singular opinion on that, and I do not disagree with anybody else's opinion. I am disappointed that I have this opinion. Nobody else has to agree with me. That's totally fine. I'm not asking you to. I just felt like if I didn't say something, that would be weird. so much if you have watched until the end of this video. I'm sure it is very long. I'm so happy to have participated in Winterween. I can't wait for Summerween. They are just such a good time. Like, if you like mysteries, if you like thrillers, if you just like readathons, like, join me. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Goodreads or Instagram, they will be linked down below. If you want to subscribe to this channel, like, you could, you know. But anyway, thank you so much. I'll see you in another video coming soon. Bye.